that is simply spectacular.
Oh, it's an absolute beauty, isn't it?
The best goal of the night.
It all starts here.
Hello and welcome to the Vanarama National League Highlight Show. After 9 intense months, 540 thrilling matches and 1,461 goals, the National League has reached its final round of fixtures in the regular season. With the battle for playoff places and the fight to avoid relegation still hanging in the balance, the stage was set for a dramatic conclusion to an unforgettable season.
Aldershot Town's own efforts to get back on a level to end the downward. Oh, Barham's in! His shot towards goal and it's cleared off the line. Terrible mistake in possession from Wanell. Theo Edrington sends it forward and Barham looks to try and get away from Morgan Williams and he's into the penalty area and he shoots. And scores! Jack Barham puts the shots ahead. Onto the ball, Aldershot with a lot of men forward here, testing to the edge of the area, looks to play it across, and it's to the far post, it's then by Tyler Frost at the East Bank end. The shots with so many players breaking forward. And 5 minutes, oh the ball's gone in, it's poor. The cross has come in, the first set of players have missed it, and then Don Bernard has had nothing more to do than just turn his neck, really. The final whistle will go, and Aldershot Town will win the end of the season by 2 goals to 1.
Here's Fairlam now, chance to work an opening. Cross comes in, and it was Tonks coming in there and he missed the opportunity, but it's come out down to Crompton. Crompton dinks it in towards the back of the net in the end. I'm not sure if it's a shot or a cross, but Crompton there was caught the goalkeeper flat-footed. Initially Tonks came in, missed the effort, and Crompton picked it up and shot come crosses, nestled perfectly into the back of the net. Certainly behind it. Does, and in the end he hits his own man, but it comes out to McGlinchey. Then the overhead kick from Ponticelli, good save, and Creaney puts the rebound over. But a good chance there. It wasn't quite the free kick Tonks wanted to do, but it almost turned into something there.
Yeah, rather strange sequence of events. The free kick hitting his own players, bouncing off Creaney. Eventually it's Ponticelli with the overhead kick. Fine save from Caleb Anson. He's done really well there.
Oh, good play here by Banks. Chance for the equaliser. He squared it. Must be the equaliser, and it's just about forced in the end by Alex Newby. And Altrincham are level, but it was all down to Lewis Banks, that goal, and selfishly squared it in the end. And there was Alex Newby to add to his total. And that indeed is it. So the season finishes with a 1-1 draw here.
Sharon, oh, good pass out to the left for Raz Cleary, who runs at his man. The step overs, dip of the shoulder to the byline. Oh! With a beautiful little flick behind his standing leg. What a goal! Painting the picture of the season, perhaps, but brighter days hopefully ahead as Jamie Miley looks to wriggle into space. Doesn't make the connection. It's an easy save in the end. Some life in the final few moments and to serenade the players for one last time. Deep cross into the area, might break.
Oh, no.
And it does. And it's the substitute, Christian Doidge. Well, there is the full-time whistle. Hartlepool United's National League campaign comes to an end.
Sude's been finding space quite nicely. The question is, can he use it on the outside, because he's been cutting in every time.
And here he is now inside the box. Joshua Sude, big save by Sim, and the rebound. Alex Woodyard missed it, and it's going to be 1-0. Lewis Walker with the follow-up gives the away side just 6 minutes in. More than they deserve. Working bit of a nice attacking play. First time in a little bit. Here's Hines. Now to Josh Asude. Up against De Silva. Nice ball into the box and a good header, but it's raised. Flagged for offside. It was a great header in the end by Sam Ashford to find the bottom right-hand corner, but just went a tad bit early. Simper into the box, headed away. Now DAZN can keep it in on this near side. Gets ball back into the box. Good header in, and Woodham's there, and it's 1-1. It was headed back across goal by Ransom, and then Woodham reacts quickest. Oh, it's 64 minutes on the clock. Woodham's found the equaliser for Sutton United. The final game of the season ends in a draw between two very even teams, as all players collapse to the ground.
Richardson cross into the box, looking for Pearce. Pearce gets it done, and he scores! Ollie Pearce, first time, right-footed across the goalkeeper. A lovely ball in from the far side, and that's what you get with the country's leading marksman. One chance, one goal, goalkeeper no chance. 31 league goals for the season, and he equals the York City all-time club records for 31 league goals, 33 in all competitions. Eastleigh being the best side, but it's York City that take the lead. Eastleigh 0, York City 1. How? Yes, it needs one more goal now, Ollie Pearce.
Oh, what a ball. What a ball.
Downfield, and he's on side here. Cam John, 1-on-1. Takes it out the goalkeeper and rolls it in.
Oh,
what a goal from York City. One long ball down the centre of the field, and he's taken all season to get his first goal last week. He's now got his second, like the London buses. Cam John has scored for York City, and it is 2-0. Richardson, edge of the box, falls to Sinclair. Pierce dummies, brilliant, Fagan Walcott, good save from the goalkeeper. Puts him behind for a corner kick, what a move, what a dummy from Ollie Pearce. That is the full-time whistle. A straightforward afternoon in the end for York City. Yet another clean sheet, yet another Ollie Pearce goal, and yet another win. Eastleigh 0, York City 2, as easy as you like in that second half.
Two hands in the air. Ball floated towards the middle of the goal. Gets a header on it, and it's 1-0. 1-0 to the champions. And it's Ade Aluo to put it in to the bottom corner, floated into the box by Anthony Hardigan, and Aluo met it on the penalty spot. A free header past Winterbottom, who didn't see it till late. Pass though, and Barnet won it back, and Love has a chance to go at Sassy at the edge of the box, and Love back onto his right foot, lays it instead through on goal. It's a good challenge by Stokes. It's not, it's a penalty kick. Shelton, right footed, great penalty into the bottom corner, and it's 2-0. Sassy. Loose pass on, and Love is through on goal. Liam Love around Wayne Winterbottom, and it's 3-0. Another mistake at the back, and Liam Love punishes Fylde. McFadden intercepts a pass, finds Hugill at the edge of the box, has a strike. Will Hugill crashes it off the bar. It's nearly a wonderful strike from the midfielder. The referee has blown the final whistle 8 seconds into the 90. There's no additional time. That is the end of the game.
So the champions finish on a high, surpassing the 100-point mark in what has been a truly historic season for the Bees. Join us after the break as we find out who's still in the race to join them in the Football League and which clubs face the drop into the National League North and South.
Greatness comes to DAZN this summer. The world's best players will be summoned together to decide the greatest club on earth.
Vinicius, great chance to score.
Goats will battle Wonder Kids. Fire will meet ice. From Boca to Bayern, PSG to Palmeiras, 32 clubs from across the globe will compete to be crowned
Rodrigo, what a strike that was.
world champion. And this summer, Haaland won't be watching from home, but you can, on DAZN. In every country in the world. FIFA Club World Cup. Watch on DAZN from the 14th of June.
Hey everyone, I'm Ariel.
And I'm Eddie.
Introducing the Ariel and Ade Boxing Show. All the headlines and hard-hitting debate from the world of boxing.
And we've got special guests every single week.
So if you love boxing, you'll love this program.
Every Tuesday, live on DAZN.
I'm ready and I'm coming to take the title in Nottingham.
I want to achieve my maximum. I want to do everything I can do, and being a two-weight world champion is my next step.
This is the Hurt Game.
Unbelievable season.
This has got the recipe for Fight of the Year.
Work there from Kakachi.
Good shot from Lee Woods.
Watch this fight. This is going to be a standout fight this year.
DAZN is the global home of women's football.
Let's go!
Bringing you the best live games.
On my team.
With the biggest stars battling it out in the biggest competitions.
Cue the chaos. First blood in the title decider. Would you believe it? Goodness me.
Witness every season-defining moment.
The stuff of champions.
Live and on demand. Only on DAZN.
Welcome back to the Vanarama National League highlight show here on DAZN. It all came down to the final 90 minutes, a decisive chapter in the journey of the 12 remaining teams, where hopes were high and dreams hung in the balance. Without further ado, let's dive into the drama as it unfolded.
The great escape is going to Jack. Scores! Come on! Jack Cook has scored a goal! Scores! Wealdstone holding their part of the bargain here. Enzo Boswell, it's a goal! 2-0! Callum Cisse has scored for Wealdstone. And Wealdstone are putting up their part of the bargain this afternoon in their National League survival hunt. It's going well at the time at the moment as Mustafa Carroll comes in, has a great shot. It's a goal! 3-0 to the Wealdstone! What a finish from Carriol there! Mustafa Carriol comes inside, unleashes an absolute rocket.
Remy does well at the edge of the box, gets round. James Clark, Remy with the strike. Good save from Walker. And it's scrambled home, and it's Oscar Rutherford. Oscar Rutherford may just be Dagenham and Redbridge's salvation. That is a massive goal for Dagenham and Redbridge, and that changes the complexions of the entire afternoon.
Switch off. Throw has been taken. Scott Morris has got the ball. Lovely little flick inside to Coker. Coker trickery down to the dead ball line, pulls it back across. There's the header. All save. Can it be cleared though by Gateshead? They need to clear their lines, and they can now.
Brilliant save.
Reaction save from Shelby.
Smith. Crossed into the middle. We're in front. It's McCluskey with a lovely cushion header.
You said earlier, Maidenhead have got to do their job. Well, they're doing it at the moment.
Fleetman that brings Garner down, and it is a penalty. Joe Garner steps up against Goddard and slams it down the middle, and Oldham Athletic have the breakthrough. Latics 1, Ebbsfleet 0.
Probing on the far side, he finds Cairo Lisby, Tom Blackwell, it's floating around, and Lisby, it bobbles in! Relief! Rigour! And for Braintree, it could mean everything! Cairo Lisby has been their shining light this season, and he dazzles yet again.
Alex Dyers nicked to the ball by Hottie and
straight strike by the number 9. It's a goal. A score, probably one of the goals of the season we've seen it about.
Shay Cooper has the ball now for Braintree, trying to find Cairo Lisby, and it will find its way now to Lisby. Cairo Lisby cuts it. Lisby puts it in the back of the net. He's done it again. He shrugs his shoulders. This is what he does. And it's 2-0 at the Rare Breed Meat Coast Stadium, and it's Cairo Lisby again, right on cue, Ben.
Safety grows in sight of the horizon, and Cairo Lisby is a big, big reason why.
Charlie Kent couldn't be the ball. Tim McAnull hasn't switched on. Well, there's the ball, goes across to the far side. Good delivery, it falls as well. There's a shot away, great save from Shelby, and the ball hasn't went out to play yet. And there's Cock. Oh, gated.
He wanted a and he's got a penalty. Here's Mikowski, and tucked away calmly. Well, they're doing their job. That's all they can do.
Just to deliver this one into the box. Dooku with the header, and he's scrambled into the back post, and that changes everything. Dagenham and Redbridge now need a goal. It changes absolutely everything. It was a wonderful ball into the box by Osborne. It was a brilliant header by Manny Dooku. Pulled it across here to Umera, lets it go. It's Lapaya Bayi. Good save from Laurie Walker, and it's kept out by the width of a goalpost.
And I don't think that'll be kept in play, will it? Yes, it is, but it's given away to Pritchard by Moncur. Pritchard steps in field. Fondop's there. Fondop tries to turn. Comes to Jorgen Nathan. Yeah. It's the bar. Garner heads it. Yes. To make it 2-0. And Latics have killed this game off now. Garner's second.
Here's Abrahams. Can they find a third? Still Abrahams. He tucks it away. Well, Maidenhead have won here comfortably today. It may be too little too late. A spirited performance from Maidenhead United, but it's not enough. They're relegated from the National League. Other results aren't going their way.
And that's the final whistle for Wealdstone. Wealdstone have won 3-1. Solihull now are drawing 1-1 with Dagenham. As it stands, Wealdstone are going to stay in the National League. Dagenham have to score in their added time in their fixture for this to change.
Dagenham and Redbridge are relegated from the National League alongside Maidenhead United. It was a valiant effort from them.
The darkness peered onto their shoulders, but they reached the finish line just in time. Their place in the National League is safe for another year. Cairo Lisby on this day, on this final match day, was the glaring difference.
The referee blows the whistle for full time, so we've got the job done, and I'm assuming, Mikey, it's Halifax at home.
Southend fans in great voice, and they're about to go into more as Southend progress to the playoffs. They've finished in 7th place, and Gateshead, their season fell away from them in truth.
Kevin, you're through to the playoffs now. It was a very tense game. Take us through your emotions.
Yeah, it was, because I think we had chances in the first half, to go get that goal that gives you breathing space. We couldn't quite do it, and in the second half as well, we still had chances, and I felt, our shape, our discipline was really good. Gateshead are a very good side with the ball, and they will cause you problems, but I don't think they've had any clear-cut chances as such, and it gets to the last few minutes, and there's always a ball's going to go in the box or something's going to happen, but credit to the players for how they managed the game and played.
Carl, a 0-0 draw means you narrowly miss out on that playoff spot. Talk me through your emotions right now.
Yeah, obviously huge disappointment. It's been a real battle, been a real challenge. We knew we would be massively up against it, with the circumstances changing quite significantly in January. I think in the cold light of day, for a majority of those games, you just have to accept we haven't been good enough to compete at the top end of this table. So we continued to slip away, and that was a soul-destroying position to be in. We know what the players are capable of when You know, we have the strongest first 11 here. The season obviously started with a lot of optimism. 2 points off the top of the league going into January, and then, yeah, without saying too much, there's been a hell of a lot going on in the background that I think has ultimately affected what's gone on pitch, and we haven't been able to recover.
And that brings the curtain down on the 2024-25 National League regular season. Dagenham were relegated after a draw at Solihull on a dramatic final day, which saw them slip into the bottom four. They join already relegated Fylde and Ebbsfleet. Maidenhead also went down, but not without a fight, finishing the campaign with a 3-0 victory over Boston United. But Wealdstone pulled off a great escape, beating Halifax to lift themselves out of the relegation zone in a thrilling finale to the season. At the other end of the table, Southend United clinched the final playoff place with a goalless draw away at Gateshead. The hosts needed a win to leapfrog the Shrimpers into 7th, but couldn't find a breakthrough. Champions Barnet closed the season in strong form, as did promotion-chasing York City, who now wait to discover their playoff opponents. The eliminators will feature Rochdale, Oldham, Halifax and Southend, with the winners set to face York City and Forest Green in the semi-finals. The race for promotion to the National League is also heating up, with Brackley and Truro already securing automatic promotion. Attention now turns to the playoffs, where the battle for the final promotion spots promises plenty of drama. Let's take a look at how this weekend's action unfolded.
Claydon, Abdul Malik, and Claydon, and there's more danger here. It's gone in this time. It's Boreham Wood who take the lead. Matt Rush with the finish. It is Boreham Wood's day. Torquay's promotion hopes are over. And suddenly Blair's in behind here, and Blair's got the opportunity. 10-man Maidstone lead, and Maidstone United are in the Vanarama National League South playoff final.
Bazzunu's all on his own at the minute. What's he going to do here? Oh, fantastic! That might just do it for Scunthorpe, heading to the final. Scunthorpe go on, and they will play at home in the final. They are a game away from the National League.
Roberts digs out the cross, headed away by Worrell. And the effort from Weeks finds the bottom corner. Declan Weeks, the Chester FC skipper, and Chester FC are through to the Vanarama National League North playoff final.
You don't want to miss a moment of the playoff drama, and you can catch every game live on DAZN. York City and Forest Green await the winners of the 2 playoff eliminator clashes. Oldham host Halifax on Tuesday the 14th of May, followed by Southend United's trip to Rochdale on Wednesday the 15th. The semi-finals will see York City take on either Oldham or Halifax on Tuesday the 20th, while Forest Green face the winner of Southend or Rochdale on Wednesday the 21st of May. The 2 finalists will then go head-to-head in the biggest game of the season, the National League Promotion Final, at Wembley, Sunday, 1st of June. And yes, you can watch it all live only on DAZN. Also, don't miss the National League 72 show, streaming every Thursday. Join Curly and Aaron as they break down the week's biggest stories and hottest debates from across the league. That's all for now. We'll see you next time on DAZN, the home of the National Leagues. We sign off with a tribute to the National League champions Barnet. 102 points, 31 wins, and no doubt worthy champions. What a season it's been for the Bees.
we've worked all year for this. We deserve to be champions. So sure we'll enjoy tonight and just look forward to next season now.
Champions again, ole ole!